Hello, my little goblins are back at it again, and this time we got top 5 replays of the week, and we got Heimdallr, also known as the Sanctuary in the Discord. He's getting this number 5 spot because I thought the guy put up a pretty strong board, but it just goes to show you, Makonko's nuts, right? So this dude's just gonna go crazy here. Here, I think he did a massive, unless he doesn't play this in his deck. Oh, he does play 9 pillars. That's interesting. Well, this is why it's number 5, because I think this guy could have done more. I also think he just misplayed it horribly. So you're gonna see what I'm talking about. He's gonna go keep it pig. He's doing all this stuff. Okay. I mean, his end board's gonna be good. Like, he ends up Burrowload Savage. So he's got 2 Omnis, 3 Omnis technically, but he needs to get a Yang Zing on the field. So 2 Omnis right now, and a Monster Negate on board. That grabs Moye. Okay. That's Boxia. There's the 3 Omnis. 3 Omnis. 3 Omnis plus you can't search. Now, the thing about the you can't search, this is the only card it affects. Every other card that's in this person's hand does not get affected by Colossus. So that effect is not that relevant. He just has to bait out these 3 negates, which is kind of a lot to ask for. So right here, biggest mistake on this person's life. Why are you going to let someone +1 when you could just negate? But I guess in his defense, he doesn't know he's playing Kaijus. It definitely is not a good idea. Now he draws into Axe of Fools. It gets negated because he has to negate it. And then Hidden Armory. Again, why didn't you negate this Hidden Armory? But I guess you're kind of cucked regardless. But I mean, I just feel like with the Axe of Fools, if someone uses this, he probably should have used the trap to send the Axe of Fools back into the deck. So he couldn't, like, abuse it. You know what I mean? Because now he just uses it again. He gets rid of another card. Here he Kaijus. And again, now he uses Makonko. He doesn't use the trap. He could use the trap to negate Makonko, but now it's already too late. Because now he tributes this, and his whole board's gone. He's getting OTK. So the guy scoops up. It's a GG. Alrighty, we're here with game number 4 of the week. And we got Besso playing heroes. He passes the turn. Presumably he passes the turn because the opponent made him go first. So he just passed it back, thinking it's like Makonko or something. Ends up being Numron. Numron player does not have, they do not have the card, the limiter removal, so they opt for going this play. Now, Heroes is pretty good at OTKing, and you're going to see exactly why. We're going to go into DPE. DPE allows him to send Denier and Malicious. This is a very good way of getting the ball rolling, so to speak. Because now you get Crusader on the field. Crusader's going to bring back, and now he's able to search. Probably going to be searching a Searcher. Yep, he gets Stratos. Hasn't normal summoned yet. There's Ferris. He's pretty much going to do the whole hero combo, but instead of ending on a board, he's going to go for the OTK, and since this is unaffected by monster effects, the only way he can do it is by beating over this for 8k. And what's the best way of doing it? Decimate is pretty good, but here's the real card. Here comes Trinity. Trinity's very good, and we're going to see a lot of BM, and the BM does matter when it comes to this replay. So he summons the Dark Law, pops them both, shows him his prowess, and then hits him for 10k. Or 9k. 9 point something. 9.4, I think. Either way, good job, Besso. Alrighty, we're here with game number 3 of the week, and we got Fortunato. I know he shows up a lot, but he puts some pretty gnarly ones out. Opponent's going to imperm him. The good thing for Fortunato is he has very good traps, but he has Multifaker. Didn't need to have Multifaker in his hand, just needed spoofing, but... Alright, so this person is playing Kashtira. Multifaker is going to come out. Ogre activates, so he's going to get his Siliquist, I think is what it's called. Yep. And I'm not sure why he only looked at the top 3. I don't know if this guy is like, he only believes in the number 3 or something. He has a Conqueri to hand, which is going to be important. Now you gotta remember, Marionetter has an effect to bring back cards from the graveyard if you tribute. So here, Kashtira Preparations, which is actually a really annoying card for him to deal with. So he definitely wants to get off the board. So now he's gonna banish the manifestation. Multi-Faker is going to bounce. Now we're spoofing. Here comes Pookie Pookie. This is gonna let him go into Hextia. Now I don't know if you guys know, but Protocol with Skill Drain on the field, this makes it your cards cannot be negated, your activated effects. So Skill Drain pretty much is just a one-sided Skill Drain. It's pretty gnarly in Altergeist. And you're gonna see how devastating it is. So now he Skill Drains his opponent. His cards will still go through. His shit's still negated. It's going to bounce the Birth effect. No special summoning for you, bucko. And now he's going to negate Birth when it comes out on the field again. Pop goes the Weasel. And then he goes into Diablos. I don't know why I don't know if he's like confused because like his opponent's activating effects and he's just like he just has no idea what's happening. He's like, why can't my effects happen? And then he tries to attack him. Carrie's going to protect him, and GG. I thought this was a funny replay just because his opponent seemed extremely confused about what was happening. This replay comes in from Wave, the resident Trap Tricks player. His hand is horrific, but it's actually going to be really good against Pearly. Pearly does play around it, gets ashed, gets cross-outed. But he is going to play around this because he is going to activate Troll, which actually is really annoying for Yoshi to deal with. He activates Torrential Tribute. He gets Red rebooted, which is pretty crazy. So there's Plump. I swear when he was doing these plays, Yoshi, when I was first watching this, I swear I thought he was gonna go into an enormous Zeus. But I still think this is a very powerful board to kind of end on. I think this is better than Zeus. But I thought he was just gonna go Zeus, but he didn't, obviously. So here he goes, Sarah. Sarah's gonna Torrential Tribute. He's gonna slurp up to Sarah. And then he's getting tributed to Divine Carnate. He's going to use Holotea's effect to... I mean, this still will activate, but he's going to bring out Mermelios, and this is enough damage because he used that red reboot. So now he's donezo, which is hilarious to me because I feel like Pearly shouldn't usually lose that, but Karakuri, I'm telling you, this card is going to get crazy with cash meta. All ready for the first best game of the week. We have Ion Koji, also known as Zach. I think it's Zach. It is Zach, yeah. Zachary Flops. So the reason why this is in the top, the #1 spot, is because he plays against a very AIDS board, and he's able to play through it and actually teach him a lesson. Look at this. I actually streamed today, if you guys are watching this as it got released. I'm going to be playing Ninjas again, but a different variant. I found I seen a synchro version of the deck, which actually looks really sweet. So we're gonna end up playing that. I don't know if it's better, but it sounded pretty cool. So we're gonna see how that deck works. So we're gonna have Rhinoheart, does do his thing, blah blah blah. Here comes Rukelios. It ends. So it's like this doesn't seem like a crazy board, but you have to realize he has Chen Ying on the field, Baron de Fleur, Rukelios. He can use Beatrice to send a tier card, so he can start activating some of the tier effects because he has tier Rhinoheart on the field. So yeah, I think it's a pretty strong board. He's gonna lead off a book of this, so he's gonna get negated. He ends up sending Barrier Statue. Because Zach is doing this in the draw phase, this allows him to use this Barrier Negate and then bring out this Barrier Statue, which is really tough. But he's also doing all this in the draw phase because he knows what's about to happen to him. So here he comes. He really stinks. He's going to have to kill it, but remember there's no protection anymore because this is flip face down. Goes into Menzin. Grabs the Ninja Art, and he is ready to roll. Tributes to Rikelios. He's going to flip these cards face down. And now he's literally just going to just annihilate his opponent right now. Like, look, what is this? Like let's just look at what happened here. Now he has a negate. He's got a fusion summon that can go into a banish, and he's got a card that lets him flip another card face down. So he could flip this face down if he wanted to right now. And he's got reset over here. So this is like a card that could help refuel some of his stuff. He's gonna activate the fusion. He negates. Here comes Yagamari. Trigger. Banish. This card lets him flip the Geo face down. And these cards, remember, these cards can't flip face back up. Now he's going to try and Zeus the board. And not only is he going to Zeus the board, he does get it off, which is pretty rough. So there's 2 Mat Zeus, but when this card is sent to the graveyard face down, you can target a face-up monster if change to defense, face down defense. So now it all depends on his top deck. What do you think? What do you think I would top deck in this situation? I would top deck Hidden Ninja, probably Hidden Village Ninja, right? Actually, this is actually a pretty good card. Ooh, this card is actually kind of spicy. That seems pretty useful, actually. Oh wait, you need to add a ninja. Yeah, so this card would be useless to draw off the top deck. That's probably what I would draw. Alright. Well, what Zach ends up drawing, he draws Hanzo. And that's going to make the opponent concede. Because Hanzo lets him search the ninjutsu art that lets him tribute the Zeus. So it's going to be a GG. If you guys like this type of content, let me know, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Also, join our Discord if you want to get featured. You just have to get a good replay, post it. I'm looking at all of them. And yours might be posted too. Who knows? I don't know. Alright, goodbye.